नमस्कार दोस्तों and welcome to some Smart Profile Bank Nifty Nifty analysis for 4th of November 2025. फ्रेंड्स, ये एक एजुकेशनल वीडियो है जिसमें हम ऑर्डर फ्लो और मार्केट प्रोफाइल को यूज करके मार्केट की डायरेक्शन, एरियाज ऑफ अब्सॉर्प्शन, एग्जॉशन, ट्रैप्स को आइडेंटिफाई करते हैं और मार्केट प्रोफाइल एंड ऑर्डर फ्लो को कंबाइन करके एक पॉसिबल ट्रेड डिसीजन लेने की कोशिश करते हैं। दोस्तों, हम सेबी रजिस्टर्ड नहीं हैं और हम किसी भी प्रकार की ट्रेड एडवाइस नहीं देते हैं। प्लीज यूज दिस वीडियो ओनली एंड ओनली फॉर educational purposes and to learn more about market profile and order flow. अब आज के दिन की एनालिसिस करने से पहले एज यूजुअल हम थोड़ा सा रिवाइज कर लेते हैं कि कल हमने क्या कहा था। हमने बताया था कि आपकी मार्केट कल वैल्यू एरिया लो के इसके वैल्यू एरिया के लो के नीचे खुली थी, एक आउट ऑफ बैलेंस ओपनिंग हुई थी, एक फेल्ड ऑक्शन टाइप लग रहा था इधर, बट सारी कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई नहीं हो रही थी। 4 में से 3 कंडीशंस सेटिस्फाई नहीं हो रही थी, सो आई वाज नॉट वेरी much in convinced, but yes, I was still not convinced for a downward move. More of positive bias was there. This was an area which was very essential, that if the market goes down, there must be acceptance below this area. This was informed yesterday, and let's see what happened today. Where did the market open? The market gave us a balanced open. Why was it a balanced open? Because it opened within the value area of the previous day. Now, once it opened in the value of area of the previous day, it kept poking, up and down, up and down. So what was it? It was a balanced rotational start. To start with, the prices did not accept the lower prices. They rejected the lower prices and went up. The IB gave us a IB rejection of lower prices and acceptance of higher, gave us an indication that yes, look, this lower prices for the time being have been rejected totally. Was there a range extension? There was not a range extension. What did we get? We got a balanced day with a short-term acceptance above the volume POC. This volume POC was very important. I still have marked it. I have kept it marked it even in spite of the prices being rejected over here. The only reason is that I still do not have a range extension. What does the absence of a range extension mean? Over here it means tentativeness on the buyer's part. The buyers are on hold because there is no follow through. Now, if there is acceptance, which is of course is there, because A and B period were accepted above the volume POC, so a clear cut rejection. Let me split it for you. Let me split this for you and show you. A and B, both these 30-minute candles are above the volume POC. And if they are above the volume POC, what does it mean? It means the lower prices have been rejected, and there is an acceptance of prices above this point of control of the volume area. Now, what can if we get an acceptance over here without an initiative buy? Why am I saying there is an absence of an initiative buy? Because there is no range extension. What does it mean? It means that even tomorrow we may get a balanced continuation until and unless there is an initiative day. If we have to go and get a good move tomorrow, then we must have an initiative start, or we must see some good limit buyers coming in, followed by more buyers coming in to make another high, or we will, if there's an absence of that, we are again going to go in a balance. Now, if you note over here, we have a weak excess. Why I'm saying it's a weak excess? Because I don't have much of low volumes on the downside. Downside attempts हुए, market tried to come down, but ये जितने downside attempts हुए, they were all absorbed. this reduces now the downside probability of the market going down unless and until there is an opening outside this area and an initiative activity to take it down. Look, you cannot rule out the possibility कि ये ऐसे ही होगा. You have to keep the things open. आज के डेट में absorption हो गई है. The market did not come below this POC. But will it happen tomorrow? Well, if it opens here or here, then there's going to be difficulty. But if it opens down and prices get accepted and there is a initiative rejection and we see a lot of sellers coming in, then of course it will go down, right? अब आपको थोड़ा सा मैं निफ्टी भी दिखा देता हूँ. निफ्टी behaved absolutely the same way. Rather, Nifty was very easy to handle today. The order flow of Nifty gave much better confirmations, right? No range extension, excess था, रेंज एक्सटेंशन न्यू हुई, शॉर्ट टर्म बायर थे, मार्केट वापस वॉल्यूम एरिया में राइज हुआ है. इट इज एविडेंट मार्केट ऊपर खुलेगी तो ये एरियाज हैं. कल एक्सपायरी भी है मेरे ख्याल निफ्टी की. एंड अगर नीचे खुलती है एंड इनिशिएटिव selling aati hai, so we go down. If there is a initiative activity of the market going down, will go down. But let's look at what happened in the order flow for Bank Nifty. I'll also try and show you कि Nifty में क्या हुआ था. This was our candle, and as usual, when I see कि ये कल के उससे नीचे खुला है, but it has opened in the value और वॉल्यूम एरिया, ये एरियाज मैंने शायद आपको मार्क करके टेलीग्राम चैनल में दिए भी हुए हैं. तो what I did was I usually mark this area like this, right? When you see that there is a good support over here, previous support, and the market is taking rejection and going up, you naturally wait and see what's going to happen, especially when the start is like this. And when we see so many zero prints, what do? I have a habit of going down like this and using this as a place of retracement, right? Now, when the market went up, it went up with good. It was a good candle to go up, good candle to go up, and it was also confirmed in the A and B periods of this. In the A period, that there was a good rejection of the area. Now, on the first opportunity, I would like to see what happened here. As we go through with the order flow charts, you will understand why this candle is more important, because I am not going into details. The only thing I like to tell you over here is that these figures that you note over here, they are the number of lots being purchased or sold, right? But what does this candle? This candle told me that the sellers have got trapped, and this was also an area where I had marked कि ये support act कर सकता है, right? तो फिर मुझे एक अच्छा डिसीजन लगा. तो एक अच्छी this could have been a good area to trade, right? And after that, this candle was also pretty good, right? And we marked this area. I have marked because yes, I saw another activity in this candle. Though the breakout of this area was not very good, but still the hope was there that it may sustain above this area even if it goes down. So we kept waiting and seeing what happens, and I don't think the market then went below this. But the only good area where one could have really done some business was this, and that's it for Bank Nifty today. As a buyer, as a seller, you could have done more. Let's see how Nifty gave a much better conviction. तो क्या हुआ? This is how I market. जीरो प्रिंट है, ये मेरा एक सपोर्ट है. निफ्टी का मैंने नहीं आपको कल डाला था. I just put in the order flow for the Bank Nifty. But this went up. There was a clear cut rejection. There was an absorption. ये अगर आपको दिखेगा इस कैंडल में, you will find that suddenly a lot of buyers came in. Now the only thing left was कि market अब इसके ऊपर जाता है कि नीचे. So when this candle finished, one could have easily marked this area, waited, and then got into business, right? But overall range extension ना बैंक निफ्टी में हुआ ना निफ्टी में हुआ, but we are still above these areas. डाउनसाइड की प्रोबेबिलिटी मैंने आपको बता ही दी है, कम है. क्यों कम है? क्योंकि शॉर्ट टर्म एक्सेस तो है ही है, but there were many attempts at going down. All those attempts were absorbed and the market went up. But the only problem is there was no range extension. कल की मार्केट अगर बैलेंस्ड मार्केट रही तो ऐसे ही घूमती रहेगी. अगर इनिशिएटिव एक्टिविटी नहीं हुई तो इनिशिएटिव एक्टिविटी यहाँ भी हो सकती है, यहाँ भी हो सकती है, राइट? Similar is the case with this. We need an initiative activity for the market to go further up. So this was it for today, the analysis and the probabilities for tomorrow. And as usual, trade carefully, trade patiently, define your risks before you define your profits, and let's meet off tomorrow evening. Thank you very much. Bye bye.